Hey everyone, this is going to be your daily message. This is the real message for April 15th. Okay, April 15th. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if I resonate with you and you would like a personal reading, you can reach me at the links in the description box below. 3 ways to reach me, 3 ways to donate. A donation is required in order to receive a reading or even schedule one, but the amount that you donate is entirely up to you. There's no minimum, there's no maximum, there's no suggested. It is literally whatever you believe you can afford at the time, whatever you believe it is worth to you. Okay, that being said, I'm going to do, I have this deck, I'm going to do the daily real message with this deck, as well as, interesting card to start off with. I'm going to do the love message with this deck as well. The reason why is because I want as many people to see it as possible. I'm not going to do like probably the mid-monthlies, which I will start on today. So any sign that didn't get a monthly will be first on the mid-monthly. And this is the box. I want to do a giveaway of these cards. The reason being I accidentally ordered 2 decks. So I have a brand new in the package one. I don't know how to do a giveaway, so that's why I'm telling y'all. I mean, I've done giveaways in the past, but I kind of didn't want to repeat what I've already done. So I'm open to suggestions. It's pretty cool. It's got like the magnetic, you know, flap or whatever. It's got a pretty good sized book. I'm sure it's a great, y'all know I don't, it's like a fucking book. Y'all know I don't read the books. I mean, sometimes it's rare. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to read with this deck to kind of show you what it is. It's not going to be honest, not my favorite. It's not a bad deck. It's just, there's nothing like too crazy special about it to me. But again, accidentally somehow got 2 of them. So in the comments below, feel free to leave me any suggestions on how we should do a giveaway, how we should go about it, and then I will let y'all know what we're going to do. I want to start out with a question. These are the empowering questions. I haven't used this in a while, but when I went to get that unopened deck so y'all could see it, these were sitting next to it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use these today. So April 15th, the message for the collective, a question for the collective. Shooting out. What kinds of situations do I avoid? What does this evasion say about my previous experiences or benefits? Or beliefs? What kinds of situations do I avoid? What does this evasion say about my previous experiences or beliefs? I don't even know what to say. I mean, I know I avoid all kinds of fucking situations. Literally, I mean, I avoid people and situations and everything. What does this evasion say about my previous experiences or beliefs? I don't know. It's weird that question came up because of what happened yesterday. Well, I guess nothing's weird, right? No coincidences. No mistakes. I feel like I personally have been, and I'm sorry for all the background noise. My kid is chomping on chips and watching YouTube, like literally 2 feet away from the camera. I have a new mic that is like facing directly towards me, hopefully muffling out some of the background sound, but I doubt it. Anyway, yeah, I actually had a similar conversation, well, I say last night, but it was really about 2 o'clock in the morning, about what I'm avoiding and why, and maybe why I shouldn't anymore. I don't know. I feel like me personally, and this is just me personally, maybe some of you can resonate with this. I feel like I've grown to a point, like there was a lot of things that I needed to avoid at a time to get to a certain point. And I feel like, and again, maybe a number of you can resonate with this. I feel like I've come to a point now where I can maybe start to not have to avoid so much. It's hard to say what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like when we have to avoid things, we take a lot off the table. So like, yes, we need to avoid certain situations and certain people, but in doing that, well, at least me personally, I found myself like blocking more and more opportunity and things out over time, because of the way I had perceived or believed or experienced certain situations or people. And now I've come to a point where I feel like it's maybe time to start opening up some of those doors again, in a different light. When I'm trying not to go into too much detail, but yeah. Hopefully some of you can grasp what I'm saying, but I just feel like we shouldn't continue to avoid certain things based off of something that maybe not necessarily, well, yeah, maybe something left a bad taste in our mouth. We had a really horrible experience with something, so we avoid a situation or a type of person or a place altogether. Perhaps that's just not necessary anymore. Maybe after a time we're ready to go back and sort of open that door again, with a new understanding or a new awareness. Yeah, good question. I probably sucked at explaining my point of view on it, but great question. What one thing fascinates me so much right now that the thought or feeling won't leave me alone? Can I do something relating to it right now already? Okay, so what one thing fascinates me so much right now that the thought or feeling won't leave me alone? Can I do something relating to it right now already? So interesting, because those sort of go hand in hand for me. Maybe not for you. This reading looks like it's for me. Hopefully y'all get something out of it too. I'm just going to go with it. Normally, okay, what normally happens whenever I get readings that resonate with me so deeply for the collective, I will normally stop the camera and start completely over. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because maybe this will resonate with someone out there as well. So yeah, it's some things recently have sort of not taken me over, but really been nagging at my mind. Like I just can't ignore it, and I try to shake it, and I try to shake it, and I try to shake it, and I can't shake it, to the point where I'm manifesting people at my doorstep. I mean, and before, I guess, you know, we kind of didn't know what was going on when we were a bit younger, but now it's pretty obvious when I'm going through something. Someone gets a pull out of nowhere to show up at my front door, and they do, and it's like, why are you here? Oh, I don't know, I just needed to come. Always unannounced. So yeah, these are like really right on point with conversations that I had really early this morning. Interesting. For me personally, I feel like it's time to reopen some doors. I don't know how to say it. Like reopen some doors with a better awareness, a better understanding, more experience. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Again, I was asked if I would go do something this weekend as well as next month and the month after. And when I responded, no, I have to work, it was like, okay, but when aren't you working? When do you take time? When are you going to say yes? Wow. This is like a major brick to the face from Spirit right now. Vacation, take time for relaxation and adventure. God, I'm kind of scared to do the love reading, to be honest with you. Go with the flow. Jesus. And Dove, go with the flow, let things happen. Wow. Go with the flow and let things happen. Yeah, definitely a brick to the face. I hear you, Spirit. I fucking hear you. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I get it. I get it. What kinds of situations do I avoid? Stop in their tracks. Even though there's things that I cannot shake, I can't get these things off my mind, and everything like gets set up, like universe specifically presents a situation and it's like, no, no, going against everything in my mind, in my body, in my soul. No, no, I will not let it happen. It will not happen. Go with the flow. Let things happen. You know, and it's funny because I'll be the first one to tell people, like, you cannot control every situation. You have to let go and you have to let things unfold naturally. And I'll be the first one to fucking say that. But when it comes to my own life, oh, yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Dove, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. I think I'm gonna start crying. Jesus. It's scary, you know? It's scary. That's why I never take myself off the table when I talk to you in your personal readings. And I'm like, trust me, I know it's scary because I've had to do it. And it's like, I've had to do it several times. And now it's time to do it again. And it's scary. So let's see what comes out in the tarot. Y'all, again, don't forget to put your suggestions down in the comment section as to what you think would be a good way to go about a giveaway. Do you remember the card that we started out with? Now, I know you saw me shuffle, and then I know you saw me pull out of the middle. Hell yeah, I'm in limbo. Hell yeah, I'm hanging. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I don't want to make that decision. Hell yeah, I don't want to go with the flow. Hell no, I don't want to take the leap of faith. Hell yeah, I'm avoiding the situation. Fuck yeah. Oh, I need a drink of water. Wow. Wow. Different perspective the hangman is, right? Hangs by his own will. Has a completely different view of the world, a different view of a situation, a different view of life. Also in limbo, trying to make a decision. The sun in the reverse position. You know, it's funny. Well, it's not funny. Well, you know, whatever. This whole reading is just, I get it. It's like when we stay hanging in a situation for so long. Again, like, I feel like these situations start out of the best intentions. Like, we intentionally avoid things that have put us in danger or in harm's way, or have put us in a stagnant place, or, you know, whatever it may be. Things that have not had the best results, we avoid at all costs. Again, I think we start out with the best intentions, but over time, I feel like we make it a more of an effort than it needs to be. And we start, like, at first it was just avoiding that place, then it's avoiding anything that has to do with that place, then it's avoiding any person that goes to that place, then it's avoiding any person that's a friend of the person that goes to that place. You know, I mean, I'm just using this as an example of like how deep it can go. Before you know it, you're just in this box, you're just shut off from the world, and the thing that you were trying to avoid, it's almost like, what was it again? You know? And so I feel like part of the isolation or the depression or the sadness, or maybe not even depression or sadness or isolation, maybe just not as happy as we can be with the sun in reverse, right? Maybe keeping ourselves in the dark, keeping ourselves from having certain experiences. Being in this Hanged Man energy, I think there's a time and a place, you know, and maybe now is not the time or the place. The Justice in the reverse position. The Justice in the reverse position. Yeah. Again, and I am the first one to say, you cannot go too much into the darkness. You cannot go too much into the light. Everything is about balance. Everything is about truth and your truth. And then when it comes to me, I like completely like, no, no, you can't get to me. If you can't get to me, then it can't happen, whatever it may be. And if it can't happen, then there can be no result. And then there can be no reaction. If any of you are relating to this, then me definitely included, we are off balance right now, and it's time to get back in balance. And that's going to involve making a decision to let the sun shine on us again, to let the sun shine on our face, to let the sun shine on our situation, and to maybe reopen doors and go into situations and enjoy certain aspects of life that we haven't been, and go with the flow and take a leap of faith in order to get back in balance. Again, I think there was a time and a place, and it's time. It's time. Faith. Literally cannot fucking make this up. I hear you. I hear you. Faith in the reverse position. Card for the Hierophant. Okay. Card for Taurus. Also Libra. Jesus. I hear you. I think I'm going to start crying. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Somewhere along the line, I think we stopped putting faith in ourselves and others and spirit, and it's hard. It's so hard. Not in a lot of ways, but like I think everyone has those things, right? Everyone has those spaces in life. I don't know how else to say that. Jesus, this is a lot. I mean, the Hanged Man, the Sun, Justice, Faith. I mean, yeah, the Hierophant. It's time. It's time. I don't even know if I'm going to load this reading. This is so fucking personal. I cannot. The Tower in the reverse position. Yes. Okay. Yes. We have been avoiding change. I'm going to say me. I have been avoiding change. If you're resonating with this, cool. I'm going to try to bring myself to load it because I feel like many of you can probably get something out of this, hopefully. Yes. I've been avoiding change. No one wants to get hurt. No one wants to get hurt. Who the fuck wants to get hurt? But it's coming. I'm out of balance. We're out of balance. It's time to step back out and step back in and allow others to step in. Are you kidding me? The Magician in the reverse position. Part of the conversation that was had at between 2 and 3 this morning was manifestation and what would need to be done to go forward. And a lot of times when you get the Magician in reverse, it can be someone who's manipulating their power. Not the case, not what I get at all with this, but I do get that someone is blocking their manifestation. I feel like many of us are much more powerful, even in your most powerful moments at this stage of the game, are blocking things. There's just this fight with ego, right? Like the flesh and the spirit. In order to unblock and unlock some of our power, a lot of our power, and step into the true alchemist that we are and manifest the things that we want, we've got to let the tower fall. We've got to let this change happen, and we've got to have faith that it's going to fall where it's supposed to fall, to restore balance and bring light on a situation, and bring wisdom and illumination to us, and bring happiness with whatever the results that we get. And in order to do that, we've got to make the decision to go with the flow and take that leap. I have got to end this reading here because I'm getting very emotional. I love you all very, very much. Don't forget to leave your comments. I'll see y'all next time. So I just wanted to throw this in after I cut off the camera and I was going to pick up the cards. The card on this side, I just kind of wanted to see what it was. Oh, wow. And then that's the Ace of Coins. Wow. I just wanted to see what it was. So I flipped it and it was the Wheel upright, and apparently the card after that was the Ace of Coins upright. I normally do the bottom of the deck, so the overall of the reading would have been the Fool. Is the Fool. I'm not going to go into it. Those of you that follow tarot, you already know what it is. Yeah, I love y'all.